welcome to episode 106 of my quest to play Norway perfectly on Geoguessr. That is, I aim to play maps of each and every single one of Norway's 356 communes to a score of 25,000 Geoguessr points each. So, after I have completed today's map, I will have 250 maps left to play. Today we have made it to the commune of Målselv. So when we check the map out, you see that Målselv is a fairly significant blob of black right in the north of Norway. Zooming in closer, we will see that it reaches actually from the coast all the way across the mainland to the Swedish border, almost up to the Finnish border. And, well, this is an area that I have visited a few times over the year, back in the summer of 2020. And I've been around a bit in this area. I haven't seen too much of these places. Also, Målselv is known, at least in Norway, for having a number of major army facilities and bases. So this is a place where several young men in Norway have spent at least 1 year of their lives. I hope we won't get caught on this road, because that could easily be very tough, but if we get there, I'll point out why. Anyways, let's have a look at some facts about Målselv before we head out. So Målselv is a place where I actually have a lot of distant relatives. Not that I know many of them, but it's a place where pretty much every farm that was cleared back in the 1700s and 1800s at some point had at least one remote relative of mine. We are now on the E6, and I know where this is because I went through here 2 years ago. Or at least I have a rough idea where it is, and I believe it is, no, wait a minute, yeah, I think it's over here. Yeah, that's the Circle K that comes up over here. I wonder if it's a Circle K or a Statoil. Okay, yeah, here the Circle K franchise has taken over. We have seen some shots before of the old Statoil gas stations, which are a long time back. At least must be about 10 years by now. Okay, so we are somewhat south of this thing, and the road hasn't quite merged yet. So let's see, how far do we reckon that is? It could be about 20 meters. But if I say we are here, would that be so horribly wrong? Or yeah, that's another thing. If you get caught on the E6 in this commune, you won't have a lot of references, really. It tends to be rather straight and, well, without many references to guide you. So, let's compromise. Well, actually, how do we compromise in a place like this? Yeah, and this probably, yeah, this thing does go on for a while. So more likely to be right about here, I guess. So, now this one is easily missable. So, and I don't really have any points of reference I can use. At least not easily, because this is one of those long sweeping bends, which frequently has been my undoing. I'm going to go for that. No, I should have gone with my initial notion. Okay, that means that we will have a second playthrough of this map. So let's go a little easy on this one. Oh, there's snow in the mountains over there. So I've got a river here that could well be the main river running through this place, Målselv. but there are other rivers, so I don't know. Let's see if we can figure out what this is. Let's go west. Life is peaceful there, apparently. Okay, there's a sign coming up here. Let's hope that can help us a little bit. 46 kilometers to Nordkjosbotn, 37 to Övergård. Okay, so Övergård is here, Nordkjosbotn is there. And if it's 46 and 37, I guess we're somewhere down here then. So which direction is this heading in? Yeah, this is going east-westerly. So it could be like... I would think that was somewhere down here. So let's just go... Oh, hello. Överbyggd. Okay, so we're coming up on this place. Yep, this is a... has an army base that many Norwegian men will not remember with a great deal of fondness. Okay, so here's this river that we're crossing now. And, but we were on a river, weren't we? Were we on this thing? So let's see. So the road went into a southwards bend. Northwards bend. So I guess we must have been here then. So the road is going almost southwest. Okay, so that means... Are we here? Going around the bend. Okay, so we were here. Right. So that puts us here. 2 meters away. And then... Okay. Right. Oh, my worst fear is about to be materializing. East, I'm looking slightly north of it, putting us there. Yeah, fair enough. But that took way too long. I'm also going on the second playthrough. Gravel road along a major river. Going northwest. We could be here. And that is... That is a question whether I should just up and leave this particular playthrough right off the bat. Right, so it's a fairly long straight stretch of road. And well, there are plenty of those, unfortunately. Let's say farm. Quite a substantial mountain back there. That ought to be visible on the... So could we be talking about this one? Sort of seems like a lone mountain compared to the others. Or we could be talking about that one. Let's have a little look to the south. Okay, so if we are here, is there a sign of a farmstead here? There's a bus stop. I probably don't have any images of the farms here either, and that's the problem. Nah, it doesn't seem like to show any sort of habitation here. So that's an additional issue. Okay, well let's run with the assumption that we're looking at. Let's see. No, we're probably looking at that mountain. And we're looking. Let's see. So let's see. Then say that we're looking at that bit of it. Yeah, we're just gonna do a very rough guess. No, it's not right because the road doesn't curve the right way either, does it? So this is a very fast stretch of straight road. It's almost due north. Okay. How about we make use of that? I guess. Now we would have seen a road off to the bridge, wouldn't we? Nah. Okay, fair enough. That was just going to check whether that farm was visible anywhere. The answer to that is no, it was not. Fair enough. Oh my goodness me. This is going to be a major pain of a playthrough. So right, north, south, and no indication of which road this is. I have a feeling I will be spending a lot of time playing this map. Guesstimate. Oh well, that was always going to be a very tough one. Well, that was not my proudest moment of Geoguessr. We definitely need to improve on that. I just hope we won't get caught down in this valley, and you saw how bad that was. So, but then again, if we get another one like that, I could well be in more trouble. So yeah, the playthrough number 2 is coming up. Well, Målselv is proving to be exactly as hard as I feared it would be. Because it's full of these long straight stretches of road. Just look at that. And I know some of you will go like, well, that's not the way it is everywhere here where you live. But in Norway, this is pretty uncommon. So we're kind of used to our bends. Okay, so we are on an east-west road, and it looks like we are in a fairly settled area. That's one of those bend warning signs. Heading northwest. What's the name of this place? It says Flugstad. Okay, and this looks like a school of some sort. Not that it says which school it is. Also doesn't say what road this is. And now we go northwest. Another little cluster of significant buildings. So this area was settled in the late 1700s, early 1800s by Norwegians from southern Norway. And you could sort of compare this to the wild frontier in the US back in the day. And there were indigenous people being displaced here as well. Now the 854 is this one. Okay, so we might have seen this school. Yeah, that's likely. So we were probably over here somewhere. So yeah, there's the people that got displaced here, or at least had their existence disrupted with the Sami, the reindeer herders. Well, there were also Sami that did fishing as well, but I guess their lives was equally disrupted. Now let's see. That must be those. That must be this one. We have this road going like so, at an angle. So I'm looking straight south at the sort of middle of that house. So if I put the marker there, don't think that should be too bad. Let's check that house on the other side. Yeah, we're definitely west of that one when I'm looking straight north. So 2 meters away, that's a good start. Okay, at least we're on the crossroads here, and we can sort of use that house as a guide. I've got crossroads and a bend as well. So where are we? Övre Rosvoll. Vonin Refa. What on earth is that? Okay, Övre Rosvoll. Well, that's a long straight bit of road again. I have a feeling I remembered this place from that summer 2 years ago, but I'm not quite sure which road, but I'm wondering. Oh, here we have Rosvoll. Okay, so that's that mystery solved. Now let's see, where is Övre Rosvoll, Upper Rosvoll? It's probably here. Yeah, that matches very well what I was seeing. Because we got the house here. Probably, let's see if this is a smaller one. And we got that road going up like so. We have the other road going down to the side, like so, a little staggered. So this must be the place. Yep, here we got that small building behind. It should also be possible maybe to spot something over there. But yeah, I'm fairly sure we're here. Well, we are. But let's see, so how many widths of that house are we to the side? Well, at least, let's say 1.25. So that's the house. That's about width duplicated, and then we'll just add a little more. And we'll say that we're there. I don't think I'll be missing by too much. 5 meters away, good. Well, that's dramatic nature for you. And we're on a camping site, and we're right on top of a little brook. Hopefully that will be showing on the map. Now let's see, is that a fjord or is it a lake? Well, it's most likely a fjord. And if it is, well, there's only one fjord really to talk about in this area. Well, it could be that as well, actually. There's also this lake up here. There's also this lake up here. I wonder if it might actually be here. And if we are, we're sitting right on top of that thing. Now let's have a closer look. So we have a building. It's probably that, sitting almost straight to the north. In that case, I've placed this thing wrongly, if this is indeed the place. But it kind of looks like it. We've got this promontory here. And the road does do a bend down here. There are several houses not showing though, and that is a little worrying. So let's have a look at this access road that is supposed to go off to the side, if this is indeed where we are. Yeah, if this is indeed where we are. That could be that. And in that case, this must be this one, I think. And that camping site is probably, yeah, not put in the right position on the map, because here we are on this, where I put the marker down first. So, yeah. Now we go around this bend, and there should be an access road on the bend. Eventually, down there. Which immediately goes like so, yes, okay. So the house we were looking at was this house, and that one is the red barn. Which they are using, I guess, for... Well, I could, of course, just have zoomed in and have it confirmed that it is Rostadalen camping, the Rosta Valley camping. Sometimes I'm just so dim. Okay, so we're looking... So let's see, we're looking sort of like so, I would say, putting us there. Yeah, I don't know. I want to put this slightly further up and on the road. 7 meters away. Good. Not good. Okay, so where might this be? Are we like really close to the... Yeah, here's the mountain we saw in the previous playthrough. So here we are pretty much at the mouth of the fjord. So we're heading out towards Målselv. Could we be like here? No. Let's see, we're looking straight across to the other side. And that's, I reckon we are looking across like so. That could be that. But a very long sort of straight bit of road here. Yeah. Yeah, that fits. And we were... Okay, are these boat sheds at all visible? No. This is going to be a major gamble. And the road will be curving and curving and curving. Yes. Let's see, there's a farm over there somewhere. Probably, oh yeah, that might be this one. Let's just try and confirm that. Well, actually, several houses here. Yeah, it's quite likely that we're here. Except I don't see any houses resembling that one much, but... I very much think this is correct. So that means we're roughly there. Still a little ways until the bend actually starts. This is so missable. Okay, so how far do we reckon the bend is? 20 odd meters, maybe? So wish that these were visible. So having the marker here shouldn't be horribly wrong. That's more than 20 meters, isn't it? But I'll go with my gut feeling here. Hope that this is good. 12 meters away. Whew-wee. And we are not out of the woods yet, literally. So if I say that that bend starts there, and the other one starts there, ish. So, like so. So 13 puts, let's see, let's put the start of the bend up on the, so like so. So 13, 6.5, it's roughly there. And then 3 will be about here. Oh, please let this be at least somewhat right. We could very much be on the totally wrong bend, but I so want this to be... I'm gonna move it just slightly more. Please. 15 meters away. Nice. That one was hard fought, but we got there in the end. Oh, that was a thing of beauty. Eventually. So we managed to play Målselv to perfection, but that was a tough one. Well, but we did it. Welcome back tomorrow and see what episode 107 will bring. Until then, bye-bye.